Good morning, everyone. So this Google meeting will be discussing about the update of the functionality of our system. So we need to log in the account first of the user. So we have the admin and also the password. So as we can see, the password is we are visible, and it can be invisible or so the password the password has been hash. So yes, after the click the login, so the user account was successfully logged in, and then we have here the dashboard overview. So in our dashboard overview, we can view the total products, low stock products, out of stock products, and zero stock products, most stock products, and the top performing products. So this will be this dashboard we will notice the user if the products will be the products to inform the user that this products is if this products is um, um, the products will have much stocks, or it will need to restocks. So let's proceed to our inventory. So as we can see in our dashboard, we have the 0 total products, and also other. So as we can see, in our inventory, we have the 0 products. So if the user will add a product, will add a new product, products will be yes. If the user need to add a product, then the user will click the add new item, then fill yeah. So Ayan Tano will be performing the form of the new item product. So this the data of this the data of this new item product will be viewed in our dashboard as dashboard in total products. So and also the data from the new products will be also have the POS. So and so as we can see here, we have the product name, and also the code, type, quantity, unit, and price of our product. So we have here the edit if the products will be need to be update, so we can click the edit button. And so also we have the delete button, so like that. So yeah, so Mr. Litanon can lead back to our dashboard, so as we can view that this product will be added to our total products. So as we can see here, the total products have the 10 products, 10 quantity products. So yes, let's go back to our inventory. So Mr. Ian Litanon, kindly add another new product. So this time will be we will um, we will test if the delete button will have a function, and also the search bar. So like that. So if we, Mr. Ian Litanon, kindly test the search area if that will be the functionality test will be shown. So as we can see here, the search area will have will be functionable. So as let's proceed to our delete button. So click the delete button, and yes, as you can see, we have the notification if those that product will you will be deleted. And so kindly go back to our dashboard, Mr. Ian Litano. So yes, so the second product will deleted. So back to our inventory. So now, if the user wants to print out the products, the availability of the products, he or she can printed the products, how the yes, the product. So kindly, so we will wait for a minute. So as we can see, we have the inventory list, which is, it can be printed. It can print out for users. So kindly back to our dashboard and also go to our POS. So in our POS, we have the point of sale. So the available stock. So as we can see here, we have the paint. So the paint product is from, the data is from the inventory. So if we add from the inventory, the product will be added automatically in our POS. So yes, as you can see here. So if we, for that example, so we add a new item. So then after that, we view in our POS if the functionalities of the automatic the data will be transferring into the POS. And we have the cement. So kindly back to our dashboard. So 50. So yeah. So as you can see here, the most tax products, as we notice that we have the cement quantity, we have the 40 quantity products from the cement. So as we notice from our dashboard, we have the cement, which is the most top selling the most. Mr. Ian, can you back to our dashboard? So as we notice here, we have the most stock products. So the most stock products will if the products will have we have the many stacks. Like for example, for our cement, we have the 40 stacks. So the the system will notice that these products will have yes, the products have, and also we have the top performing products. So kindly go back to our POS. So in our POS, as we have the data from the inventory is transferring to our POS. So we have the product's name and available stock. So if Mr. Ian Litanan, kindly, if the what is the functions of that refresh button? So kindly perform. And then okay. So the refresh button is if the search if the user search the item that he want to search, or he want to find, and then after he find it, he or she can click the button refresh, then automatically it came back from the first from the normal form. So let's proceed to our show transactions. So in our transaction, we can see here the fields that need to be filled in. For example, if we had to add if the customer buy an item, so Mr. Ayantan can perform if the customer needs to be if the customer wants to buy an item, so the user will be fill in the fields, so and put some date. And add the button. Then as we can see here, transaction successfully. So if the customer needs need to change or update the customers need to update or change his purchase, or the product that he need to change, is the user can change it into an edit, or it can be edited by the user. So so as we can see, the data is back into our fields, so the user will be changed. And then so it update now. If the field has no pag wala po siyang laman, ay hindi po siya makakapag-add ng item. For example, kindly click the add button, Mr. Ian Litanon, to perform, and then they have alert, as we notice na need po siyang fill upan. So ayan, kindly delete. Example, delete for the functionalities of our button. And then so if the user need if the customer need the receipt, then he can click the print transaction. So kindly perform, Mr. Ryan. After So after that, as we can see the receipt, the ECNG Enterprise receipt. So we can view here the product that the customer purchased. So it total how many items that he purchased, and also the total of all the products. And Mr. Ryan can lead back to our POS, and then if the user was want to go back in our POS or point of sale, so you click the back button. So after that, the user is now at the POS interface, and now let's proceed to our reports. So in our reports, we have the stock summary, monthly and purchase order, customer sales history, and also the sales performance report. So we have the stock summary reports, and then followed by the monthly sales, monthly sales. So and also the purchase order. Okay. So by the way, for um, it this the report area is uh, uh, hindi pa po siya um, hindi po siya namin natapos. So it needs to work more, and so let's proceed to our settings. So in our settings, we have the business policy and also the manage user. So by the way, Mr. Ayanlitan, what is the purpose of the manage user?
Manage user is the purpose of that, which is the user can change their password or their email in this interface.
So so if after that, if the user or the admin wants to log out his account for the security of the system, so he may click the log out button. So it haven't noticed log out successful, then click OK. So I think that's the update of the functionalities of our system. So I think
That's
that's
all.
all for now.
And
That's
thank
all,
Uh,
sir.
you. And bye bye.
And
so
thank you, sir.
That's all, sir.
Thank you, sir.